Tonka v Tonka tonight. Just getting stuff set up here. Prosser up the middle. She fires one in, deflected. Here comes Redessel. She loses an edge. I'm not talking for this. I don't know if it's working. Huh? I don't know if it's working. I only have one more game left. Yeah. Pine City. Zero zero. Just kind of getting started here. Tonka v Tonka. If you're confused, don't be. Prosser working up ice, slicing through some other Tonkas. Through traffic. Behind the net. Centers it up to Omen. Decides to pass on that shot for some reason. And they'll retreat, and there's a shot on Lavender. Lavender kicked that one away. Omen up the ice to Ecker. She gets tied up and puck off her stick, so Omen will kick it back up to Conan. Tipped in. We got 3 refs out there tonight. That's unusual. Usually there's just 2.
The boys Bantam game before us, so they probably just had 3 for that, and they carried it over. Be my guess. Bantam Bees were playing. Okay, that makes sense.
Here comes Tonka, and that's Ellie Vogt on the Tonka team. I'm only going to do a couple periods tonight. Maybe I'll turn it over to someone else. Omen tied up on the blue line. She keeps the puck, rolls it forward, puts a shoulder in, gets to the middle, fires one, scores! Omen going some end-to-end action. Nice cutting through traffic. Got the goalie to come out and play that a little bit, and she buried it. Omen putting up Tonka White 1-0.
Give me a 5-minute, 1 minute. Yeah.
Well, it takes me like a few minutes. I don't even talk for the first few minutes. Oh.
Strothman playing it off the wall. Stroop. Oman peels it back. Whiffs on that one. Goes back to Conan. Grivna pushes it in. Lou. Ecker. Ecker's hanging out on front. She had some space, but puck comes back around, and Tonka Blue looks to clear it, and they do. That's Mary Buka pulling it out of the corner. A lot of former teammates here. Grivna pushes it up the wall. And something happened, probably offsides. Here comes Prosser. Prosser working through some traffic. Still with the puck, working through, puts one in front of the net. That gets kicked away. Strothman dives in, gets tripped, draws the penalty. Tonka Blue going to the box. Neve McKay. That name probably sounds familiar.
Working on the renewals for lawn care right now.
Oh yeah, that's coming up. Shoot it. Shoot it. Oh.
How does she shoot it? Should she have? All right, the slot, you might as well.
Tonka Blue pushing it up the ice there, and here comes Sophie Lou. Sophie Lou tied up, gets to the net. She not able to get a lot of mustard on that one. Lou looking up to Oman. Oman's going to back up. Kicks it over to Lou. That goes over to Prosser. Good job, Oman, letting that one go. She changes. Here comes Francie Ware. She's got some speed up to across the blue line. Diving in through traffic, fires one in. That hits the side of the net. Ware bottled up along the boards. Ware again tries to find Strothman. Stroop comes in. Stroop. Prosser fights one in. Ware shot one in. Back to Prosser. Prosser working the blue. Fires one in on net. That hit a Tonka Blue player. Prosser will pull it out. 15 seconds left in this power play. Prosser. Ooh, nice play by Butchert. That's Violet Butchert on the Tonka Blue team. I've done a lot of play-by-play with her on the ice, and that'll be an icing. Speaking of icing, 3:50 here left in the first. Tonka White up one. shot goes not through traffic. Didn't get through. Here comes Conan. Conan with one to beat gets knocked off her stick. Tonka Blue ejects it out of the zone. 2-on-1 potentially, Tonka Blue. And they just kind of fling it on Lavender, and she'll scoop it up. Tonka will change, looks like everybody. Grivna trying to hit Ecker. Off the wall, Prosser pinches down. She'll reset. Lou now attacks Tonka Blue. Ecker now pinch. Ooh, nice play by Butcher. Puts the brakes on. Pushes it up to Mary Buka on Blue. Again, I know some of these players from past. Icing on Tonka White. There's a shot, deflected. Strothman trying to work it. Couldn't get it up through the neutral zone here. Ware trying to get it deep. Strothman goes back to Omen. Omen gets taken out by Butchered. Former teammates. Former teammates. Strook up off the wall. I made that a little bit more dramatic than it really was. Good physical play into the boards by Omen. Strook, that's going to be no icing. Strothman in full sprint. Pesters the Tonka Blue player for a moment. Puck's going to come out of the zone. Redessel will watch it go by. Icing waved off. Not quite far enough. Studer's big head's in the way. Here comes Prosser. Prosser working through traffic. It's one by geez. It's by one Tonka Blue. Prosser up to Redessel. Puck comes out. Bit of trouble here for Tonka White, but Prosser, off the glove of Lavender. She wasn't in the crease. She was outside of it, but tried to catch it and went off the tip of her glove, it looked like. I'm no goalie, and maybe she tried to push that one away. I'm not sure, but either way, 1 minute left here in the first. Redessel, up the middle there. That was tipped, says referee. He yells no. So we'll run down here the first period. Vivian Dybel boxed up here by Grivna. Vivian Dybel. Omen slams it over to Conan. Conan across the red line. Tried to hit Grivna, but unable to. Here's Lou. Shot save. Not a lot of Lou on that one. Kind of a fluttering shot. They try to get it out with 30 seconds left here. Ecker, turn and burn. Ecker, good skating edge. Tries to get through traffic and had the puck come off her stick, but Grivna there grinding in the corner. That's by the Matt Ripley sign. And Tonka Blue will spin it up off the boards here, and the puck will come out. 9 seconds left. Just let it go, says the ref. No need to stop the clock with 9 seconds left. Owen peeling it up. Turned it over. But that'll wrap up the first period. Omen with the first goal and only goal between these two teams. We'll be back. No ice clean, or no Zamboni, whatever you want to call it. So we'll be back in a minute.
Oh, now it is.
Say hi to Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a professional here. Grivna should be live with the mic now. Tonka Blue goes it across. Nice play to get it deep there. Missed a beautiful, poetic first few minutes of this period with me talking. Nice backhand by Lou, and Foster for Tonka Blue makes a save. No. No goal. No goal. Ref's calling it off. No goal. Ware taking that face off. Prosser pulling it back across the line. She's going to dive to the net. McKay, there's a shot, stick save. McKay making a stick, or no, Foster from Tonka Blue making a stick save. Thought I heard it. Strathen working across the circle. Nice pass between the legs. There's a shot by Redessel. She scores. Redessel with a blast. Scores.
No one else is. I'm not a peer. I'm not a bedwetter. It's so strange.
We'll rotate it. Omen's going to fling it up the wall to Grivna. Grivna bottled up a little bit. There's a shot on Lavender, and they score. Shot from near the point, and Tonka Blue burying one. That was not the hardest of shots. Looked like Lavender came out, saw it all the way, and I think maybe a fluttering puck allowed for some of that, call it hesitation with the way it was, the speed of the puck there. So Tonka
Paparazzi.
just got pictures taken of me unapproved. Here comes Conan. She fires one in. That gets deflected. Bray puts one in on net. That's saved. Puck's loose. Tonka Blue covering that up. Tonka White on the doorstep. We got a close game here now, 2-1. Redessel up the ice. She's coming. She chips it up to Grivna. Grivna captures it. I thought it was maybe a 2-on-1 that was going to develop, but puck was just out of the stick range of Grivna. Redessel up to Lou. Lou has Ecker, and they go for a change. Yeah, I was wondering they weren't attacking there. They just dumped it in. Omen reads a leaking out Butchert. That's tipped. Struck picks it off. Struck former teammates, McKay and Strook. That's no icing. Omen. Not tonight. Omen puts the brakes on with Bouchard on her tail. Omen still working up, backhands it up to Strook. Strook trying to get it. That's bobbled there a bit by Tonka Blue. Strook trying to attack, hasn't knocked off her stick. Here comes Tonka Blue. Strothman on the attack. Strothman circles. Tries to hit Conan. Conan fires one in, deflected out front. I don't know if it got deflected. Looked like a straight pad save. Thought it did for a moment. Conan pushes it back, flips it up. Strook had it go over her stick. Tonka Blue goes off the wall. And Omen pinches down nicely, kicks it forward, keeps it in the zone. Ware attacks. Studer trying to hold it. She does. Omen floats it into Griven. A nice play. Goes back to Omen. Omen floats one in. Hits a Studer skate. And the puck will come out. Conan tried to pass it. That got picked off. Conan working it through the zone. Conan working towards the net. She'll fire one in. Nice shot by Conan. 7:45 here left in the second. 2-1 game. Omen flips it back to Grivna. Nice crafty play there. Omen trying to hold it. Back to Grivna. Grivna centers it. Lou could get a stick on it. Came through the center. Prosser will try to hold it in. And Tonka will change there. Redessel coming out for Omen. Redessel steps up. Good aggressive play there. Grivna floats it in. That hits a player. That's not ice. No. 7 minutes here left in the second period. Prosser working it through. She's going to dive to the net, fire one in. Saved and kind of hit a player. So 6:52 here left in the second period.
Yep, I'm pissing my pants.
Real leaky. Too much water. You gotta stop drinking all that water.
Well, facts.
Prosser. Ooh. Tonka Blue player ran into her stick. Thought maybe that could have been a hook, but not from that. Grivna trying to chip it in deep. So is Lou. They both can't do it. Puck comes in deep. Tonka Blue players kind of slide down the ice. Let's see what happened there. Redessel looking up ice. Trying to hit Grivna. She does. Puck slowly comes up the ice. Butchard plays it back and deep for her from Neve McKay. Ecker into the corner. Puck's going to come across. Prosser. She'll defend. And pushed shot kind of into the corner there. Tonka Blue changing. There's a home run pass to Strook. And that's home run pass. Yeah, more like a bomb to Strook. I had to change my verb. Adjective or whatever. All right, 5:40 here left in the second.
I'm cold.
Here comes Strook. Strook going after former teammate Buka. As it come off her stick, she regains it. Looks to the center to Ware. Keeps peeling it around. Shoot it, Omen. Omen. No shot. Had a lane. A couple times tonight. Puck's loose out front. There's a shot. Score! Strothman out front alone. Drills that. Tonka White going up 3-1. 5 minutes here left in the second, or 5 minutes left in the second period. Tonka Blue rolling it up the ice. They drop it in. Lavender watches it go by. Redessel into the corner with Kelsey Keller. Again, another teammates of teammates here. Strothman just scoring here a little bit ago. Ooh, puck was loose. Nice play by Prosser defending out front. That was awesome. Keeping the score 3-1. Puck's going to come out and then go back in. And they're offsides. Whoa. Studer, Grivna trying to move it forward. Omen hacking at it. Here comes Studer trying to get a stick on it. She keeps in pursuit of the Tonka Blue player. Tonka White now up 3-1, in case I didn't mention that. Or if you're just tuning in, goals tonight are Redessel, Strothman, and Omen. It gets past Conan here, tipped. Conan battling in the corner. Both players smashing into the glass. Tonka Blue has it come out. Grivna, all alone, getting to the puck first. Tried to center it. Lou not quite there yet to take that pass. Good idea. 3:08 and counting in the second period. Here's Redessel. Redessel hitting Ecker. Ecker trying to chip it forward. Leaves it for Lou. Lou works the circle. Works the circle. Goes deep to Grivna. Grivna centers it to Ecker. Ecker on the doorstep. Slammed one against the pad there. There's a shot. Save Tonka Blue. Tonka White, good pressure. Tonka White. Here comes Ware. Ware flings it to Strook. Strook working through traffic. She's going to fire one in. That goes wide. Redessel up against the boards. Goes to Strothman. Strothman looking out front. Whiffs on that. Tried to pass it probably to Strook there, but unable to connect on that. Here comes Prosser. She's hooked by Keller a little bit. It's a good play. Defensive play by Keller. Struck. Strook working it up, tries to hit Francie. She does. Francie, nice play against the board. She attacks. Goes off the wall there. It's going to get to the net. Kicked away by the Tonka Blue goalie. Tipped. 1:45 left here in the second. Prosser whiffs on it. Trying to get it up ice. Grivna goes down. No tripping. Here comes Bray and Studer. Studer harassed as she comes into the zone by the Tonka Blue D. Omen and Conan will retreat. Conan off the boards. She'll chip it back up the wall. Puck stays in, and then the puck comes out. No icing. Must have been tipped. Grivna goes on the attack. Up the boards. Omen will elect not to pinch down there. Here comes Bray. In the zone. Keeping it in the zone. Tonka Blue able to get it out, though. Tonka White sagging back here a little bit. That gets deflected. Conan deflecting that. Tonka Blue player went into the wall pretty hard there. Tonka White pushing it up. They'll fling it in. players going down. Omen's going to step into that one. Omen steps in, walks out of the ring, tries a backhand. Save. Tonka. Nice move by Omen, working it in. And I'm going to turn it over to Adam Ware here for the third period. Here comes Struk. Struk fires one on net. Save out front. Rebound just pushed wide. Tonka White with some good pressure at the end here. Working through traffic. Omen's going to fire one in. Low shot. Save with 3 seconds left. A rebound out front. Couple pounds at it. And that'll wrap it up. I'll turn it over to Adam Ware. We're going to have an ice clean. We'll be back.
All right, back at it here, taking over the announcing, the play-by-play or color commentary, all the above. Black with the 3-1 lead here. Fresh sheet. Will be the wear line coming out to start here for Diesel and Prosser. All right, off we go. Puck back to Prosser off the drop. TD pass. A little bit of back and forth there. And Prosser just dumps this in. Good keep by her there. And then Blue able to get this out. Shot from the blue line there, gets blocked. Prosser up the wall. Strook able to bang it out. She's going to chase that down while the other forwards change. Bray's line out here. Puck up to Bray here, intercepted. Well, now intercepted, I guess, by Blue. And puck sent all the way down. I think sent by Blue. I'm trying to. It's kind of distracted. Like Grivna with this, trying to get it to Bray, goes between her feet, and then Blue able to punch it out. Benowitz backhands this down low, chased by Omen. She cuts at the wall there, gets some space. She's got Grivna over here. Puck doesn't make it through though. Butcher able to stop that. And puck stuck here at the top of the zone. Lou trying to get it up to Grivna. There's the line change going on here. Now Riley out here. And George out here now. So that whole line out. Omen and Conan still back as the 2D. Lou able to skate it out of the zone, get it to the blue line. Giving up, and Blue able to get it back in the neutral zone. Where Diesel and Prosser back out as the D. Okay, puck behind the net here in the blue zone. Prosser skates this in. She's got some space here. Tries to get around her forehand, but it was stick checked by one of the blue players. Prosser gets tried to kick it up to Ware. I don't know if that was intentional, but Ware wasn't quite able to grab it. Ooh, and Prosser takes a spill and hits the boards hard there. Ware with this, top of the zone, gets it through the neutral zone. She's in with it. Crowded by blue players there, and Strook unable to get a shot off. Strothman now from the near corner. Taken back by Blue and sent out of the zone. Conan able to grab it. She skates it right back in. Forwards go off for a change. Conan tries to get a backhand shot, 5-hole there. Bray now in on the forecheck. Forces that puck out of the zone. Now back in, chased by Studer. Ruby in, grabs that. Conan over to Bray. Bray unable to grab it though. Poked away by a blue player. Omen down the near side wall here. Battling a couple blue players. Bray now in there helping. Ruby from the far corner to Omen. She skates it down, gets it back to Ruby, and then it's intercepted on the centering pass by Blue, and they send it out of the zone. Omen skates it in, gets it taken away, collides with someone from Blue. Studer now, below the goal line, cuts. Just to wrap it around, nice idea. She just couldn't quite get it all the way around there. She had the space, it looked like. And then from in front of their bench, sent deep into our zone, chased by Sophia. She grabs it. Sophie. All right, Benowitz in. She gets a shot. Ooh, fought off by Leah there. And sent out of the zone. Blue trying to regroup in the neutral zone here. Lou picks it up in front of our bench. Back to Prosser over to Redizel. She misses that. And Ecker's able to get it and dump it in on net. Puck makes its way out along the wall on this side. Ware now out there. Picks it up. Gets it over to Prosser. Prosser skates it. She's in with it. Gets it poked away into the corner. Ware misses that pass from her. Came from someone. And then puck now getting regrouped here. Strook carries it in. Cuts around behind the net. D are changing. She cuts through the top of the zone. Shot from that far dot. Saved. Strook ends up picking up the rebound. Up to Omen. Omen back down to Strook along the wall. Bit of a battle going on here. They're able to punch it out and then goes all the way down low in our zone. Strothman grabs it, wheels behind our net. 7:53 on the clock here. Strothman through the neutral zone, through the middle. One player to beat there, gets it taken away. Ware comes in to grab it. It's kind of off balance there, ends up losing it. Studer now out, chasing this puck down in their zone. Ooh, good job by Studer, blocked the pass there. That gave Lou a chance to come in and grab that, get a shot off, but it's either deflected or saved. Sorry, is that Bray? Sorry. Pass up to Conan, gets under her stick. Conan sticks with it. Dumps the blue player. I can't tell who that is. A hard collision into the board. Second one in a few minutes down there. Another hard collision down here. Sorry, missed that. Right, Redizel from just above the circle has it kind of deflected by a stick there. All right, Redizel picks this up in the neutral zone, tries to skate it through, unable to, ends up back to Prosser. Prosser skates this, loses it at the blue line. Now Ecker carries it in, gets it down low, shot, maybe hit the side of the net. Lou down there now gets the rebound in the corner. Tries to skate it to this side. She does. Cuts back the other way now, though. Off the wall. Going to get picked up by Ecker down in the corner. Switches to Prosser. Prosser comes down. Can't hang on to the puck. And Blue picks it up off the half wall. Skates it out. And into our zone. Attempted shot from the goal line there. Ended up hitting the side of the net. Prosser able to pick it up. Sent back in deep. Lou chasing. With Diesel down there. She picks it up. She's got Ecker over here. Able to get it to Riley. Riley now on the forecheck, but Blue able to clear it and get it to the center line. Ware now out, picks this up. She's got some players to skate through, but she's going to try and carry it in. She's in, cuts, looking for a shot, gets it, and scores. Nice goal by her. So kind of got everybody moving. Goalie had left that far side of the net open. I think she got it through on that side. So that makes it 3-1, 4-1 Tonka with 4:42 to go here. All right, off the face-off, Strukin with this. So Bray's out here with Strukin, Strothman. I guess Ware scored and decided she'd had the long enough shift. Omen, Conan, up to Struk, dumps it in. Chased by Strothman. Blue trying to clear it. Scooter in, able to grab that before it clears. Strothman now high in the zone. Couple of moves, drops it back for Omen. Omen shot, stick checked. Makes its way around the far side. Lou coming in there to grab that. Unable to, and they clear it. This should be an icing. No, I don't know why not. I didn't see exactly how it made its way out. Lou at the center line. Studer ends up with Lou. She carries it in. Gets it across to this side of the zone. She's got Omen up high. Sends it down low, though, and then Riley will pick this up below the goal line. Studer now picking it up in the far corner. All right, along the wall here, Studer and Lou battling. Ends up with Lou. She goes behind the net. Cuts back the other way. She's got Studer over here. Good opportunity. Studer trying to get that pass to Riley. Couldn't quite do it. And Blue able to clear the zone and get it at least to our blue line where they get hung up along our bench there. 7 players over there. Blue able to come away with it, though. A little bit of back and forth. Puck back in the neutral zone. Ends up with Conan. She's got a little bit of space. She's able to skate this and then dumps it in just past the center line. Blue trying to get it out on this near side. They're able to sneak it by Rediesel as she comes in. Ends up with Prosser in our zone. 2:04 on the clock now. Rediesel in. Can't get a clear lane. Cuts to the corner. Tries to get up to Ware. Ware unable to get to the puck, but takes it away from the Blue player that had it. Prosser now down low. Whole bunch of bodies in the middle of the ice there. Ends up with Rediesel. She sends it towards Ecker, but it's going to be an icing. And 1:22 will go down here for a face-off. All right, so 4-1. I don't know how to update the scoreboard with this app. I think there's a scoreboard. It's 4-1, 1:15 left on the clock. All right, Ware picks it up along the far wall, sends it up to Strook. Nice pass there. Strook in. She's got Strothman in the middle, tries to backhand it over to her, ends up on net. Goalie makes the save. Strook now carrying it around behind the net. Cuts across the top of the zone, loses the puck, and then they're able to knock it out. Under a minute left here. Omen up to a Ware. She cuts through. Kind of makes a move around one player. Now has it down in the corner. Another move. Fights off a check there. Looking for a pass. Cuts up high. Loses the puck. She's looking for a shot. And then a shot from Conan now ends up with Omen. Omen's shot. Stick checked. Coming out on Conan's side. Held in by Strothman. Down low. Ware's going to go chase this. Strook goes off for a change. Strothman 2. Ware gets dumped behind the net. Blue carries it out. 9 seconds left here. Shot. Saved. And then cleared out of danger by Black, and that'll do it. So game ends.